Yo, man, so Future and Metro Boomin just did an interview with GQ magazine. They got a cover and everything, bro. And Future obviously thinks we slow, or he thinks that we think he's slow. One of the two, but let's get right to this article, man. So in this excerpt it says, Kanye's antics aside, when I asked Metro if he's formally rejecting the idea that this was all a detailed attack plan, he responds with an emphatic for sure. Even though some rap fans still see him as some kind of diabolical chess master, people really think we sat for 2 years making 2 albums to be like, yo, funk this dude. What kind of issue is that? You really think that we are going to spend that much time, effort, resources on just trying to get at somebody on an album? Blowing budgets on 2 albums? Going over budget? That's some serious hate. Neither one of us rock like that. Me and Drake, Metro explains, we had a personal issue, and for the record, not open no girl or nothing silly like that. It was a personal issue that really hurt me and disappointed me. But if you take all the rap and entertainment out of it, it's like, have you ever been real cool with somebody and y'all fell out over something? It happens every day. It's just regular shit. It just happens to have an audience. He continues to say, now I did have my moment online, which I do regret. Metro admits, referring to an anti-Drake tweet spree that he went on in response to Drake's diss tracks, which carved out scathing bars for Metro specifically amid all the other artists Drake was beefing with. Metro says, I should have been stronger than that. That was out of character for me, but at a certain point, it's like, I don't rap, bro. So you're just gonna shit on me on all these songs, and I'm not gonna get into both, so I'm finna tweet at you. Now this is the Future excerpt right here, dog. It says, Future, is worth noting, has never overtly diss Drake, although this hasn't stopped fans from reading implications into certain lines from the 2 Trust You albums. When I asked him in Miami about his perspective on the beef, it seems like he's about to give one of his patented evasive interview maneuvers. There was a beef? He asked, impishly smirking as he stands up to roll another joint. I didn't even know there was a beef. I didn't even know they had something going on. I ain't never participated in the rap battles, man. The implication behind distinguishing beef and battles is clear. Beef is like Biggie once rapped, when an issue has real street consequences. After a few moments though, he acquiesces but poses a question back to me. Why should he care about the beef when no one involved seemed to care about him? He said bid 3 on my song. Future cracks, referring to the infamous Kendrick bar disputing J. Cole's assertion that he, Drake, and Kendrick constitute rap's current holy trinity, and asserting that it's just Big Me. Kendrick was also implicitly leaving Future out of the pantheon. Future points out, I'm supposed to be the one who gets mad. I'm still confused about that. Nobody cares about what I think. Future continues, breaking into a laugh. That's what was so fucked up about the shit, to the point where I'm so player that I ain't even said nothing to the public about how I feel about it. Like, why is everybody mad when he was talking about me on my song? So y'all just forgot about me? I ain't part of this bid 3. I'm nobody on my song, man. He says with full self-deprecation. If I didn't get mad, nobody should have gotten mad. If I would have been really mad about it and I made something out of it, then someone could be like, oh, I can make something else about it. It continues to say, as for whether he's cool with any and all the parties involved, Future shrugs, yeah, who I'm not cool with, because I ain't got nothing to be mad about. Find something I should be mad at them about, then I guess I'll get mad. It's as elliptical as I expected Future to be about this, but it's also a very good point. Of all the enemies Drake reserved bars for across his handful of diss songs, his most notable mention of Future is about how the idea of beefing with him is nauseating before shifting blame on Metro for his involvement. And while Drake recently unfollowed a number of high-profile accounts on Instagram, including those of LeBron James and DeMar DeRozan, both of whom were at Kendrick's pop-out concert this past Juneteenth, he still follows Future. Even after everything, got no reason to be mad at nobody, Future says, shrugging again. I just told you, I'm chilling. Do I sound like I'm mad at anybody? So that's what Future gotta say, bro. We gonna go with some reaction for the situation. We can go with some reaction. But first, let me state my piece about what I think about this whole shit right here. For whatever reason, Metro Boomin don't want to stand on what he was saying in the whole thing. I don't know why, but he just don't want to stand on it. Maybe 21 Savage has gotten in and been a mediator throughout the whole thing, trying to like, okay, calm down now. Just let it slide. Y'all won. When you win, it's easy to go ahead and play like, whatever. You know, you was on the winning side of the beef. It's cool, it's cool. And I honestly think, if Metro and Future move forward, never wanted to work with Drake again, they will have perfectly fine careers. I think they will be just fine, okay? All right, but Future though, wow, bruh. Wow, Future is really a toxic nigga, bruh. This nigga's a really toxic dude. He think we dumb. He thinks that we're dumb, and he thinks that Drake is even dumber, bruh. The audacity of this nigga. See, we know your history with Kendrick Lamar. You lined up the feature verse with the dude who got you your first Grammy, okay? You understood the magnitude of the verse. I'm pretty sure you was happy with it, got excited, and put the shit out. Now you're trying to convince us that you don't know what Kendrick Lamar was referencing. You didn't hear Drake's album For All the Dogs. You didn't hear First Person Shooter, where Cole spoke of the big three and who it was. Sure, pal. Sure. Future is treating Drake like a dog gullible girlfriend. Gaslighting the hell out of that boy, talking about something. Oh, I didn't know my baby mama was gonna be at the party, you feel me? She seen that I was drunk and she took advantage of me. And now she pregnant and expecting. Expecting what? Another fucking Grammy, man. Stop all that shit. I ain't hearing that shit, man. I feel you because, like, if you wanna be cool with Drake again, you gotta go on record and play dumb. But behind the scenes, we know what the deal is, but we just gotta wait and see. He think we dumb when we ain't dumb. We're not gonna let this man gaslight us like we some little hoe. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But let's see if Drake plays dumb so we can conveniently take this nigga back. Pause. But let's look at some reactions, man. So dude says, so this whole time Drake, Metro, and Kendrick were going at it, Future was like, huh? That man lying. Future's absolutely trolling, and anyone that doesn't believe it will waste time debating. Kanye West claimed that Future called him to discuss how they plan to eliminate Drake. So why is Future backpedaling now? Did he say that exactly?
This even come about? Who called who? Yeah, Pluto. Pluto called me. I went to the studio, laid that, and then we, went through the, the creative process, adding the chords, and called the hooligans. Called them out in London to get on a joint. And, everybody was very, very excited about the elimination of Drake.
Yo.
We were not excited, we was energized.
Now, you gotta take Ye words with a grain of salt. Do what you want with that right there, man. But the #1 fan, Academics, who's been working so hard trying to flip the results of this battle by social media campaigns. Let's see what he gotta say about this shit, right?
Drake, listen. Everybody keep thinking that, Kendrick been a hater since he came out the pussy. Kendrick is just a hating ass nigga, right? Whether Kendrick likes him or Kendrick dropped 5 not like us, what Drake can't afford to lose is the heart and the core of Atlanta, right? And if him and Future were really going at it, I think all Atlanta artists would stay out the way.
Call Kendrick a hater, then you agree with his point. Is it a hater or is this an observer?
They would be like, yo, bro, it's Pluto, my nigga. We fuck with you, but we ain't going against Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And the most important thing I think Drake could do is to make sure, and that's why I keep saying the election. Yeah, of course I don't want him to be like mad buddy with a nigga who clearly was trying to end him, whether he's trying to acknowledge it or not. But I do believe that Drake needs Atlanta. I do think he needs Atlanta. For what Drake does, Drake needs Atlanta as a region. I believe he needs certain international influences. Like, again, you got to remember, Drake is like a behemoth that's this otherworldly type of shit. So when I'm saying that he needs these people, it's not need these people to just for the reign that he has, which I personally believe Kendrick has been jealous that no matter how good he raps, he's not tapping into 1/5 of the audience that Drake does. And this is actually fact.
This jealousy shit is stupid. It's stupid. This beef starts off with Kendrick going at everyone on Control and Drake being butthurt about it. So Kendrick like, damn, that's how you feel? Now I'ma really go at you. That's this whole beef. That's this entire beef. You the person that took the Control verse to heart, and you went on platforms saying how you're not gonna work with me anymore and things of that sort. So you getting that butthurt about it, I'ma really give you a problem. That's this entire beef, and from this point, Kendrick has been nitpicking the things that he can nitpick because of Drake's reaction to Control.
No matter how much you like Kendrick, go look at the tour sales. Go look at the tour differences. They both did the same arenas. Drake made 3 times as much as him. Go look at every metric that compares him. Drake is like 5 times as much. How do you get to be that point? Well, you need to have certain places. And Atlanta is one of them. I think no one in hip hop could really go against Atlanta. Atlanta is just, you need Atlanta.
He's agreeing with Kendrick's point, but to discredit Kendrick, he's calling him a hater. I think he's an observer, and obviously he's nitpicking because they got issues based on what I just explained. Now, if you're observing something and you see something that you don't like and you call it out, are you a hater? Are you a critic? Or are you a realist? Let's keep it pushing though. So in response to Metro Boomin says, mind you, this coming from the same man who created the BBL Drizzy beat in response to, you know, everything Metro Boomin was saying. Metro and Future could get on Spaces right now and tell the 100% raw truth about how all that ish really went down, and the internet music industry experts will still run with their own narratives. It's because we're not dumb, man. They could tell us the whole thing, but they still played into the narrative. They were enjoying that shit, dog. Like, come on, we're not stupid. We're not dumb, bro. This is in response to Future saying that he was dissed as well. I'll give Future that as far as feeling the way about not being a part of the big three and things of that sort, bro. And that's why he put that Charlemagne snippet or that little interlude on this project too. We still don't trust you shit. I understand that point, but I think that comes after the fact. He know the hell what's going on, bro. It's not like he was oblivious to a diss or bars being shot towards Drake with the For All the Dogs references and stuff in the verse. You know, you're not dumb, bro. You're not gonna make us believe that you're stupid. So this person points out when Future reposted Young Thug saying, Drake, Future, Metro Boomin, we all brothers. Music ain't the same without us collabing. Future retweeted this, and dude says there was a beef, quoting Future because he know what was going on, man. Dude reposts Metro saying must not regret it that much if this is still up, and this is Metro talking about Drake's blackface photos, saying I still can't believe these pictures are even real. It all makes sense now. Colonizer. Dude says so the features weren't strategic. Bullshit, because bro, they had so many disses. They knew who was going out who. So everybody just coming on y'all shit just dissing Drake. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, stop all that shit. Hey, Future, that big three shit had nothing to do with you. Hey, somebody gotta let him know, man. Why still drop the song with Kendrick on it? I'm so confused. But then why it lied? I don't know, bro. I think they just trying to make it seem lighter in case they want to be cool with Drake in the future again. They leaving it dope, and even though they stained that man career like crazy, it stained his public perception. Metro talking about we ain't made these albums for 2 years to diss that guy. Okay, but what did happen was you named the album We Don't Trust You. Started the album with this. Followed up with Kendrick's diss that went #1. Then on the second project had The Weeknd and Rocky diss. I don't understand why none of these niggas will say, yeah, I don't like that nigga, fuck him. Like, let's keep it a stack. Drake right now. Just reading all this shit. Drake right now. I think Drake probably done heard these things behind the scenes. Academics has been saying some of these things behind the scenes. So Drake know what's going on. He know what's going on. And eventually these dudes was gonna have to do interviews and stuff. And that's how they decided to deal with the press. But hey, it's your turn. Let me know what you gotta say in the comment section below me. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here though. This has been another update with Stace. Yo.